There's a Yumi B1. Renekton. Alright, what's up? They could... Zeri. Do they take away Zeri? No. They could... Yeah, Sivir is not bad as well. Wukong is good. Alright, is T1 gonna play? I feel like T1 on the team that would play Sivir into Wukong is dog shit. I wouldn't play Sivir. They would play... If it's T1, and it's a T1 I know, they'll pick Azir and Trundle. Or Azir and AD. Or I guess the easy option is Sivir Trundle then. But I think Sivir into Wukong sucks. Isn't Zeri just better? And now Damwon will pick... Oh, Ahri's banned. They will pick Sylas or Akali. And drop bot. I mean, they could pick Lulu. But... And they could pick Alistar. But I think they will pick mid and drop bot. So there's the Alistar ban. I think they should just ban Alistar or Lulu. They will ban Gwen, Ornn. Do they care about Ornn? What would Zeus play into Renekton? They banned Vi. That's fine too. I mean, Trundle Ornn would be the most simple thing to do. But I don't like it. I don't like it too much. I want to see Quinn. Yeah, Trundle Quinn. So what bot options they have? They have Draven into Sivir, which is fine. They could play Zeri Lulu. 4-5. They could play a Senna Tam. Or Senna X. Wow, they're gonna play a Senna lane. I mean, the thing is, when you're playing double AD top jungle and they have a Senna AD carry, so they have no like real LDR champ, then this champ is broken. This champ is OP. They have Yasuo Senna into Sivir Yumi. I'm not so sure how this lane goes. I've seen Yasuo Rakan into Sivir Yumi, and I've seen Yasuo Alistar into Sivir Yumi. I think they banned Alistar on 4-5, which was a good pick on 3, because Yasuo Alistar I think is... I've heard it's good into Sivir lanes, in scrims, because it's unavoidable. Bertle's gonna have to flash. Into the wall. Yo, do batting to... That sucks. Dude, I've seen this exact same story yesterday by Dove. Dove did the same thing yesterday. The exact same thing. 2 days in a row I've seen a Renekton flash into a wall level 2 from a top gank. Oh no. Well, that hurts. Yeah, the Yasuo lane will be pushed into level 4. Level 3, level 4. Well, he had 3 camps into top gank and it worked. And then he flashed into a wall. Great. It's a bit annoying to take a base because Yasuo's best base timer is Berserker Greaves. So basing now and buying tier 1 boots and dagger is dog shit. They're gonna dive bot. Trundle has the tank. They probably have to go on Senna. They have exhaust for Yasuo. They don't have ignite, and they have heal. This could be a bit scuffed. If he exhausts Trundle, yeah, it's a bit scuffed if he just gets exhausted. I don't think they can do it. They didn't even fake pressure them off the tower, which is pretty bad for Owner, because he just lost his top camps, so Canyon is quite ahead now. The problem is, though, if Owner hovers bot side the whole game, because what Owner has done is you can... The way jungle works is 2v2s are very important and 3v3s are really important, right? And this 2v2 probably wins against this 2v2. Level 6, 7, 8, you know, from that point onwards it's really good. But if you can sneak gank top to get Ornn a good lane and then play bot side for the rest of the game, then you've made your losing lane safe for the entire game. You see? Ornn is now winning. So now all he has to do is sit bot and make sure his bot lane can't get all in, and they have 2 winning sides. Because Ornn going even is winning. So you have like... Sometimes you see Jarvans do this, where enemy team is playing like Caitlyn Morgana, you just level 2 gank them, now it releases pressure, or whatever the fuck, really hard range support bots. They need to take control of bot river ASAP. He's gonna try to take away his red, it's really good. He saw Canyon cross the bot. Ooh. Nice flash. He was dead otherwise. This is how they want to play bot lane. They want to play up in their face so their jungler can move into bot river first and they can contest Drakes. And they can start Drakes. Because Yasuo is... He has his Berserker Greaves on first base, so he can actually just push his way really easy. I think they should take his topside camps as Canyon and start Herald. Because Showmaker has good base timing. Renekton's basing as well though, so I guess they want to get him back on the map ASAP. This ward is really good from red side here. Over the Drake pit. Normally blue side bots put a pink in the bush that carry us in. See, they just put a pink here. So you can actually spot their rotation up if you ward over the dragon pit. See, they ping them. Even though it's pinked here, they can match them pretty easy. So warding over Drake pit is really good. Here's the 3v3. Oh my god, that's really good engaged by Canyon. But they pushed him back. But he will survive. And he got the buff. Dogtime can carry here a bit. He can wall off Guma. Guma eat the root. 2 for 1, they got Herald though. Does Showmaker waste E?
Look at Showmaker set up here.
Yeah, he does.
The
That's not too bad.
Runs
the Ornn. So he pushes them back here, over the wall. And then there's a pillar in between them. I guess it saves Zeus a little bit. I think Zeus could have died as well. Maybe. Because he didn't have flash, and then he got knocked over the wall. He has red buff, but who was behind top? I didn't see. Donor? Oh, he didn't get. Oh, he did get E2. He has to E2 the pillar though. He can't.
Thanks for all the game insights over the past few months. Love your stream, keep it up, man.
Owner is smurfing. Oh, Brutal. The Renekton is really fucked now. He'll TP back, but he's not even going Blade on Renekton, so he's not gonna win this 1v1 now. It's a pretty hard game state for Damwon. Mid can't move from lane, top's losing, bot's behind. They will get a kill maybe. This guy is fucking tanky though. Minions! Wait.
Actually,
he's dead,
still on the chase, and Berto will be able to swipe away.
They can get top tier 1 actually. Not too bad. They will lose Drake for this, but at least they did something to get this Renekton back in the game. You have to bail this lane out because Renekton being behind the whole game is just instant ult F4. So Damwon can actually contest Drake. Wow. I think Owner should have probably gone for Drake. Maybe he thought they were going for a 3v1 dive. Damwon get both neutrals. Renekton's moving down. I think Renekton can just run back top here. This is gone. Owner is a fucking nutcase if he goes into this pit. He sold the magical footwear. How much gold is that? 200 and what? How much gold? 210 gold? I don't know the math on the value of 210 gold versus the other ones, but I'll trust Carrier that he knows what he's doing, because I think this is not the... I think Lehens does the same thing, but he doesn't sell the boots. Yes, stopwatch though. Game feels fucked when you're playing Alia, Wukong, Renekton, and the enemy team's playing Azir, Sivir, Yuumi, Ornn, and they're up in gold at 15 minutes. It's you have to force fights. You have to just like keep gambling like your losses, you know? Basically, like when you're down so hard. When you're down 2k gold, when you're supposed to be up 2k gold, you're like a net -4, so you have to force fights. So every neutral Damwon will just start and try to turn, because it's only going to get worse and they need to find a way back in. So this is probably good for Damwon, even though if they lose, they need to try to fight their way back in. They can't even get on their backline. Showmaker, he's just dead. Okay, Brutal's Botham's dead. Everyone's just dead. Oh, maybe they can't. They did get Zeus. But Owner is basically a raid boss at this point in time. Fucking A. 60 minutes in, your Talia just lost her mid-tier 2. Well, Damwon need to lose this game fast, go blue side, and first pick Ahri, I think. How can they even play front... How can they even play their comp if they can't go forwards? They have to run away. They have to fight Drake in 30. It's only gonna get worse. Again, just have to keep forcing. The Sandbox was doing it yesterday, and it kind of worked a little bit, but they were still behind. But it's the same kind of concept.
Time of the month.
Alia has ult up soon.
That is going into these carries with the scaling composition. Canyon's hiding, but I don't know if he wants to go in. Yeah, okay.
Yasuo is flanking. Not too shabby, actually.
In fact, with the last breath,
not too shabby.
should be enough. The armor will be penetrated there.
Good pick. Now they have to force Drake.
Alright, well, now
Yasuo no ult, Renekton's basing, he has TP, he has no ult, no flash, so the Renekton is not that useful. I think T1 can actually poke their way in, maybe try a 4v5. Renekton just needs to not die.
On the hunt towards the Renekton, who again does not have any flash and will just be rooted and most likely just killed. And fed to one of the carries. It will be Gumayusi.
Oh, really good macro here by T1 to just run top and push.
And Damakia did pick up the second Drake.
Damwon want to get bot tier 1, but T1 will start hitting top tier 2. I think Yasuo needs to... Actually, what can Yasuo do? He has to catch midwave. Look at T1, man. This Trundle is running past... He's running past everything. He just ran from top tier 2 through mid at 19 minutes. That's a massive bot wave they're losing. Pretty awkward because Birdle just TP'd mid for Drake contest. Nash is up and they don't have a TP for bot. But I guess Zeus doesn't either. But Ornn can afford to group and go down in CS, but Renekton can't. So it's the second Renekton shows bot, T1 will just force Nash and the game's lost. So he can't really go bot right now. It's really awkward. It's the bot wave just gonna bounce. What will keep happening is bot wave will bounce into Zeus. Zeus will push it out, run mid, stand mid until it bounces again. And every time it crashes and Renekton catches the bounce, they will force Nash. So it's permanent loss situation for Renekton. It's good to get that tower, because obviously then when you push in the wave, it'll crash here instead of here, which gives you more time, right? If you push it out. And now Damwon can't force Nash. There's an Azir bot. It's really awkward. They kind of have to force Nash, but they can't force Nash. Okay, top 5 straight. It's so doomed.
They're trying to get on top of Guma, who has isolated himself, and he will be flashed on and maybe killed. He's very
Where's the damage at?
Well,
Sivir is out, so they have to fight now. Have to fight, just going.
Or the Dominus, he will be taken down. The pillars and the follow-up will come in from the side of T1.
Oh, not bad.
Big last breath, though.
Can they kill Faker?
No,
they can't.
Is gonna get low, but he's just too tanky.
Maybe they can.
They don't quite have the damage to make it through him.
Doesn't
as
matter.
Faker will finally be able to. But the Yumi still here, still healing through all of this damage.
Let's go, man. Yumi is balanced. Oh, nice spell shield, Guma. Yeah, just go fight again, Damwon. Just go fight again. It's lost. Just keep fighting. There's no way back in. There's nothing on your side. No scaling, no nothing.
Well, DK, they're going to make a stand here on this Infernal Drake. I think it's kind of
repositioned by Zeus. I think Damwon will get wiped here and the game's over. Oh, Canyon has a not bad position, actually.
They have it in a good spot here. Canyon's looking for that epic flank, but he's
spotted. He's spotted.
So they know exactly where he is.
If Owner, there's no point pillaring his blast cone.
Just waiting for that steel subjugate comes in. Canyon has to hop out of the pit.
Oh, brutal. Faker made a small mistake.
Faker goes a bit
oh, never mind.
But he's totally fine. Again, he's very defensive itemization. Now
Senna has one shot.
Just going to get 100 to 0 basically on this immobile Senna.
Duckdam is one shot.
Last breath here on the Faker, who does not care at all.
Canyon is one shot.
More armor than Duckdam can penetrate through. And that might just be the end of the game. We have teleport into mid lane right now at a Faker, as everybody else on the side of Damwon is being pushed away.
T1 with a great clean fight here. All they needed to
Alright, Damwon, let's never draft like that again. I do not want Birdle on Renekton. I do not want Yasuo bot on Duckdam. I want Lucian Namis. I want the Aphelioses. I want the Azirs. I want Ares, Sylas. I want early game junglers. I want Trundle. I would swap the whole fucking script. I would flip that shit like a fucking table. That ain't happening ever again. It's not. If you fought back... No, it's never happening again. I would flip the whole fucking script. These people paid some good money, some good tickets to get here to watch this semifinals. Are you gonna beat them 3-0 in 25-minute games? No more Talia. No more team fighting jungles. No more Yasuo bot. No more Senna. Renekton I will allow. I want Azirs, I want Ares, I want Aphelioses, I want Lucian Namis, I want Zeris, I want range supports, I want Trundles, I want... if you have to Poppy, if you have to Skarner, you do what you gotta do. B1 Renekton, I don't blame you. I will allow it. But I want Lucian Nami on 2-3. I really want something a bit more useful. If Kallista's up... Actually, if Poppy's up, do you first pick Poppy?
Any prime enjoyers?
They could ban Poppy, they could ban Kalista and Poppy. I would not blame you for Renekton here. Poppy here, Azir here, Kalista here. Did I say Kalista? Yumi, I would allow it as well. Okay, there's Azir, Vi, Poppy, Kalista, Yumi, Aphelios, Zeri. I think they should just early rotate Azir, Poppy. They want to play a Kalista lane. I think you have to play Kalista Poppy then, otherwise you're griefing. Please pick Poppy, please pick Poppy, please pick Poppy, please pick Poppy, please pick Poppy. Please pick Poppy, please pick Poppy, please pick Poppy, please, 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 please. If they slam Pantheon, you're picking Poppy Talia. Or if you do not do this, I will find you. If you do not pick... If you don't pick Poppy Talia here, I'm shocked. Okay, pick Poppy at least.
I feel like
pick Poppy. Or Talia. You can flex Talia. Talia flex! Thoughts? Talia flex? Poppy? Just pick Rakan! What the fuck? Why did they... I don't get this, man. You could play Talia flex, Talia Renekton into Kalista, Poppy Talia into Kalista. I'm so mad. If they ban Talia Poppy, I will finish my glass of water. I really will. I will do it. I will finish my glass of water if they ban Talia Poppy. The water lives. We're gonna go Sylas Poppy. So they blind Brown because they know they're gonna play Kalista Amumu and it stops Ornn. Just put Renekton mid. Put Renekton mid. Go Ornn. What would you have done if they banned it? Huh? Huh? They need a mage. They need a mage. They need a mage, but it's so fucking hard to find a mage here. You have to go Corki. I'm not even kidding. It's a Corki game. It's actually a Corki game. Or LeBlanc. LeBlanc's fine too. Yes! Yes!
Let's go, man.
Yes! Quinn! Actually, it's really bad into Poppy LeBlanc. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's so bad into Poppy LeBlanc. Don't do it, Zeus. Don't do it. It's so bad into Poppy LeBlanc. But I would love it if you did it. Okay. I can tell you a very secret hidden OP level 1 strat if you want. What you do is you send your AD mid, your AD mid and top through here. Enemy top laner sees you and runs away. Then enemy bot walks in, and you have 2 people in this bush as enemy ADs coming toward. You fist him. You do the double bait to make it look like a fake invade, like a late invade, like an early invade. Then it's a fake, and the AD tries to wall blue. He gets fisted. Unless they're 5-man invading bot side, then you're both dead. But we take those risks. Is he gonna flash? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh my god, you're showing Canyon. Very common to do this. To stop your whole both sides from going and stopping a split map, you just go red to blue. Fight him on Grump. You always win because you have red buff and they don't. You can't let the map split when he's playing Draven versus when they're playing Kalista versus Draven. Canyon's gonna try to get bot crab. Trying to look for Faker space. Keeping back, you should see it. What is Canyon? Really smart ward, whoever that was, will spot the bot dive, so Owner is going to backtrack now to cover. Canyon knows it's warded there. It's going to be an absolute disaster dive.
Coming in here as Canyon will be spotted now, and they're just going to engage onto him as in comes the rest of the team, but immediately you're already so deep in here, and Duckdom takes 2 turret shots. Carrier will not even go down, and a disaster for Dom1 Kia. T1 reads him like a book and wins this early game.
Really good early wards by T1. Really good early wards by T1. Canyon needs to play through mid more. Wow, that ward just won the game. That ward here. Yeah, Canyon looks pretty tilted. Or not tilted, I don't want to say tilted, but attempted top gank is if Gnar is hitting Renekton in the tower. Could work if Gnar played cocky, thinking that Poppy will on his camps. This ward won the game. He'll still think for it allowed Owner to backtrack. Cover the dive. The risk of this gank by Owner is if he doesn't know if Poppy's in lane. If Poppy was behind them in lane, he would throw their whole lead.
Distortion gonna miss, but the chains will hit as trying to steal a Poppy ult, but that's not going to land. It's kind of just dashed through as Canyon is on the follow here. Will flash as well, but Owner is right nearby. Can Faker live? The Kingslayer at the last moment does the flash in from Showmaker. What
happened to that Poppy ult?
As now you've got Bertol coming in from the top
wow,
lane,
they get 2 kills.
And now Owner's in a bit of trouble. Trying to get this kill on
pretty well played by Canyon. That was a bit weird. What happens to the Poppy ult?
Yeah, Owner was, I don't think, even really very close
to Poppy,
level 6.
You can't. Did he stop it with Poppy E? Did the knock not hit because Poppy was in E? What happened? Did he cancel it? Did the E stop it? So he takes Poppy ult?
I think it's going to be in the hands of Showmaker to really try to
I see.
make this early game theirs.
So it like hit as Poppy E'd, but it didn't. Okay. It just missed kind of. Interesting. There's a weird interaction because normally it just hits the first thing in front of it because it's like a dun dun dun, right? But he dodged the hitbox by E'ing through him. Canyon is just spam ganking everyone. He's helping top get pushed so he can contest Herald.
Carrier looking to come in. He's going to find Duckdom looking for that big
nice reposition with flash.
Duckdom,
oh, really nice. Really nice for them one. I think they might lose still though. Because Bertol will die.
Faker will be able to pick up the kill, and the chase is still on. This team can chase so easily with this comp as Flash comes in. Looking for Duckdom, who is flashless.
Oh, Guma too far.
The answer looks
maybe Showmaker can chase this a bit. Make some magic.
To get in there.
Oh, Faker has no damage. What?
For his team and will take down Duckdom with a huge coup, still alive.
Canyon's not basing. They're just gonna force this.
Might have to smite here early. I think Bertol should be able to pull the aggro away from him.
Yes, double TP on solo lanes, but Faker does as well. He's TPing bot though, so they're giving this. Actually surprised Damon came out with 2 kills there and
actually being so huge for T1.
This is what the LeBlanc can do.
Given Owner's position, I thought that fight was over.
Was so forced, I think, based on the angle that the cycle.
Owner just gets 1 shot before he can get R2 off, and I think he flash ulted Draven, and Draven just flashed back where Owner was.
but they still just have so much.
Here they just
raw
overchase.
damage.
Canyon has good
Skirmishes with the
position,
Kalista,
runs
with
back
the
around.
Sylas. Like, Damwon Kia don't really have a mid lane that could do that same
Really
sort
nice
of
E by
damage
Doktam.
output long
Guma
term
just
at
takes
this
one
stage
auto
in
too
the
far.
game. But then they the Dom on
Risky,
stage.
risky,
Still
but
a very close game at this
Draven got 2
stage.
kills.
Yeah. Although.
And the Blanc is fucking fed.
Kellen doesn't have anything,
They can't
so
turn
he looks
this.
to be dead. Oh, he has a
Oh,
stopwatch.
maybe they can. Oh, he hit the clone. Oh, really nice W by Owner.
Yeah,
they'll kill Carrier here. Really nice.
Who is taken out? That's
Oh,
another kill.
I think Faker can die here as well. He has
This
flash
game is
though.
going a little bit off the
He's
rails.
also up a level on
Guma
Showmaker.
now on the run.
No flash on Guma. Canyon flashes.
On in from Canyon with the slow. Should be
Nice
able to
kill.
select that
Owner and
kill.
Faker want more.
Faker
Okay,
not
so
quite able to
Damwon.
lock down another
Not too
for
shabby
himself.
indeed.
The map to do.
Ooh, I don't know about starting Drake. I don't know about starting Drake.
Both top
Not a
and
great
bottom
start.
of
They
it,
need to push
and
out bot
Dokkam's
first.
gonna have- they did
Enemy
not
has
see the
mid
Nara
pushing to
backing.
bot,
This
so it's
has
really hard to play.
teleport. So still a lot of considerations
Even
here
after bot
on the
wave, I don't know
map
if they
for
can start
Damwon
it.
Kia. They can't
Because
just start this up.
Brutal needs to
Very
join.
tanky
It's going to be a
now.
5v5.
Brutal will need to be here if they want to take a 5v5.
It's going to be a 5v5 if they want to
They
take
had
this.
so much
Herald mid, 20 seconds before plates, good.
Well, we can't really enter that river right now.
I think
especially without
they
Mega
might try to
Arc.
catch
Saves is
Doktam on
trying to
rotation
build
here.
up at this
Doktam
point
might
in
have to be
time.
careful. He should probably take a safe path here. EP is matched soon. Brutal needs to stay top. He can't give up his top tower. T1 have like a 30-second window to full strike if they want to start it. They're going to try trade for Herald here. Damwon either need to match this Herald with their bot lane running mid, or they need to just go take bot tier 1. They can't base. Oh, they're doing opposite things. Poppy's running top side. Now, they're so late. What the fuck? They should have gone way earlier.
Of this bottom objective, now trying to rush over here and deny.
Is still available, so that's
Not a bad knockback though.
and this is getting pretty low. Canyon in smite range.
Oh, he stole it as well.
As well.
He didn't get the buff though.
The fight here looking to be taken, but the bandage is going to miss from Carrier. They're still trying to get on top of this Renekton as the dominance taken here by Faker, and he will survive for quite a long period of time. As in
They
goes
got the buff.
Showmaker.
They
He's
get
going
mid
to
tier 1 as well. If they back here, Renekton is just a bait. Renekton's just a bait, baby.
Turret for him as Showmaker is going to be so slippery here.
They can even ult the mid wave with Draven if they want to hold here.
To this fight doesn't have teleport like Faker
Actually,
does,
Canyon is
so
playing like
because
such a
Faker can
fucking
actually
alpha.
join into this fight right away.
This game,
By the
spam
time
ganking
Doktam
everyone.
gets here, he's like,
What the
probably too
fuck?
late
That
for the
smite
to
frame
back
by
away.
Canyon
So
was
the fight
crazy.
goes
Owner
out.
was in the middle of Q
Damwon
smiting.
Kia tries to
And he
retreat.
smite
Something
the
to
second
fall
owner
for
finished
is.
his Q.
You can see that there on the minimap
That
with
was really
Brutal.
insane smite
Huge
actually.
concede. Damwon
That
Kia
was a
wants to
crazy
maybe
good
turn
smite.
this one around.
Now it's cross map trade. They could Herald for bot tier
For
too.
a bot, and
If they
that's
get
going to
mid
be
wave in and
two
Draven can hover
turrets
bot.
taken all-
Has a lot of
Now they
gold
lose
himself,
top tier
picked
1
up
as well
Striker
because they
early.
swapped Renekton to bot. They
Will
just
they
lost
be
both their
able to
side lane
take
towers
part
for
in straight up
sloppy lane
5v5
assignments and
with
blue
T1
buff
have so
handoff.
many- Lista
Even
wants
though
to
the towers were
flash
low,
forward.
top tier 1 I get
Gnar
to give
low
up,
while he's
but
trying to set up for his Gnar
I
bars.
don't know if they should have
Stuff
given
like
up
that
bot.
is what Damwon Kia
They
needs
should have had
in terms of
Renekton
X
bot
factor.
earlier and the
Their
Blanc
CC in
takes
terms
blue
of
buff handoff after a
combo
top
and
push
straight
out
up
and she
life,
takes over top
not
to
as good
stop
as
top
what
tier 1
T1
from
have to
dying as
offer.
well.
Their single
At least
target
it makes
is
it
insane.
a bit easier.
I have a
They were
lot
just
of my
really low,
faith
really
in,
slow on the swap.
Showmaker
Well, they have
who's
bot side
nearing
river,
this,
so
Shadow
they can
Flame
poke T1 a
moment,
bit.
right? Like, he's already
I don't
doing
think,
his
I mean,
job very
T1 can try to
nicely,
fight
just
straight
hopping
because
in,
there's nothing else to play.
poking
How the
damage.
fuck
Now,
did that just
Doktam
happen?
can't get caught like this as Faker is looking to just take him down. Doktam will flash away, but Kellen looks to bite.
Holy
the
Zeus!
Dingo saves as well, looking for the kill onto the 80 carry, and he
That
will
was
be
sick.
able to
That
pick
was
it up
wicked.
as another crazy skirmish breaks out here. Showmaker picks up a kill onto the Gnar who
I didn't know you could
also,
animation
Dingo
cancel
saves
jump on
takes
Mega
out
Spawn
the
and
Gnar,
W.
so turns once again into
But
a bit of an
the bigger
even
question is how the
three
fuck did a
with slight
Sylas
victory.
just engage on
T1
midwave
slight
with an E
advantage, and that might be
to
enough
kill
to
your
grab the
bot lane?
second Drake of
That's
the game here.
disgusting.
Showmaker looking to steal a
It's
set
really
there
weird
from
that
Canyon, but
Doktam is
really
getting
no
engaged
risk
on like
so might
this.
as well
That's
go for
such a
it. This is
like a
just
pathetic way to get
the
engaged on.
CC I was talking about
When you're
for T1 at
trying to
work
move up
here.
from
Kellen
bot. Look at Zeus.
will
Oh, I didn't know
go
you could do that
down. Zeus
actually.
has an amazing set of T1 trade up
I knew
to
you could
grab
do it
the
with
Drake.
ult, but I didn't know you could do it
And
with
again, this
W.
is still- but you can't be giving these Drakes over to T1 if you can help it.
And this has got to stop
Oh my
happening for
God.
Doktam. He's just going to die.
Doktam
Like,
is-
this is
I mean, Zeus
just
played
him
that very
getting
well.
picked so many times. He's died 4
But
times.
Doktam is just...
And that's
they're gonna
just
get Nash
a free
now.
Baron.
Wave in such a space where T1 could threaten more.
A little bit of a play here as the Braum is knocked away, and T1 are turning this one around. Huge
Canyon's dead.
cyclone onto the both
Turtle's
of them
dead.
on the second application. As that
Oh,
is going
Zeus
to be
tried it
enough.
again.
Zeus is going deep now, and he is so tanky.
Ah,
with
Zeus
all
is
his
so
gold and the
fucking
Baron
insane.
buff. This game was so close, and now it is so
It's over. They can just end or what?
T1 are 3-0.
The game was so close. 2 mistakes on getting caught in midwaves and the game's over. Ooh, Showmaker.
Goes into the stopwatch, and that might be his demise, actually. As he does get the
Wow.
one kill, and T1 are just continuing. As it is a little bit
Wow.
risky, but at the end of the day, with the Baron buff, it should just be enough.
Unbelievable.
Down this Nexus
Really well
and
played by
again,
T1. Really well played. I mean, they punish mistakes. That's crazy.
They weren't winning, and then all of a sudden,
What the
they were
fuck?
dominating.
Nuguri just comes in and doesn't ban? Fuck your bans, fuck your draft, pick me Fiora. Do they care about Kalista? I don't. Holy fuck! Run it back! Run it back! Poppy Talia, that's all I'm saying. Okay. Rakan. You know, okay. Are they gonna ban Talia? Poppy? I would have said Talia Poppy here is pretty good, but let's go, man. No, it's pretty shit to play Brahmin to Azir. I would like a Poppy ban. I think T1 should change it up. Fuck the Trundle. They don't care. They don't care about Poppy. They care more about Trundle. I think the Poppy is really annoying to deal with. Wow, they're already ready for this. They're already ready with the response. So now, what is your 4-5? Morgana jungle? Don't pick what do you pick in mid? You have to pick like Yone or... Renekton mid. No, it's Nuguri on Ornn. Not bad. Swain, I like Swain. He's just gonna go Nara again, I think. Aatrox is quite psychotic. I like Aatrox. Spellbooks mid. Morgana jungle is... only times I've ever seen Morgana jungle is into Poppy, but... yeah, they probably saw Lissandra and they thought Lissandra Mumu, maybe he can make some magic against those two champs. Yo, what's up, Tim? Alright, Nuguri Renekton. See, now I know Nuguri Renekton is going to trade a lot harder. He starts Doran's Blade, and he's going to probably die to every gank, but
there's too much CC to this.
He will pressure top.
Like, I'm not even gonna go
I can tell you for a fact, in loading screen, Nuguri says in every matchup, yeah, I have push. Yeah, he doesn't have bot push. I thought he would do Gromp into enemy red. Okay, he's doing Gromp into enemy red. Okay.
In other regions, but we've seen it 3 times now in the jungle, in the
yes, no bot push, no mid push. Is that it? He just right clicks bot and he gets a kill. That should never happen. That's crazy to me.
That is first blood to owner already.
But I guess his pathing did avoid their wards. They thought they were safe. They have ward here, ward here. Why is Nuguri warding golems? Because that'll be owner's last camp and is clear, right? Look at Nuguri. His portrait was like here. And a fake pressure these creeps. But Showmaker will base in TP now. Alright, well, Canyon's just been power farming, which is fine. Owner's looking bot, but they both have flash up still. They have all some, so it'll be hard to do anything. But Canyon is going to be a lot quicker than Owner to 6. Also, I think Damon's Herald fight is pretty strong. T1's is also not bad, but if Morgana's first 6, they can start earlier. Maybe they can push one more bot wave and Braum can run up. Because Amumu will go now. So Damon need to match if they want to fight this Herald. Oh, they will get the Herald, I think, if he bindings.
Who is going to get in here first, but the binding is good on to T1's jungler. Now the follow-up fight, they're gonna
holy Nuguri. Holy Nuguri! That's fucking right! Sub him out! It's a bot-centric meta. Shut the fuck up, bot-centric meta. Play top. Top carry. Nuguri knows they're gonna engage on Canyon right now, so he just stops it. Makes them go on him instead. Nuguri Canyon Showmaker, winning topside 3v3. I'm gonna cry. The throwback.
In a lot of trouble here, actually. Does not have any cooldown.
Cringe jungle roll.
Trying to get burst down, but actually should be okay. Nearly trades it back.
Cringe jungle roll.
He will not be okay in the end. In fact,
almost 1 year.
Go dive bot, get bot tower. Renekton's just a bait, guys. Renekton is a target. Renekton has a target on his back. Everyone wants to kill the Renekton. But look what happens when you kill the Renekton. Oh, tier 1. Okay, now it's getting to the point where Draven needs a kill. It's getting into the danger zone. So Dogtime needs to be a bit careful. He has double biscuit shield going some, so probably he doesn't die, right? This guy is going full damage Swain. I don't know actually. I don't know how Swain's AP ratios are, so I can't really comment on it. Yeah, they change double. People say double Liandry's. They want to go double Liandry's, but Liandry stacks now, so I don't think it's. I don't think he cares about the Liandry's. Just guess he just wants full AP Swain, but I don't know the AP ratios and stuff like that, so I'm not sure how good it is. Okay, so what happened? They still have Herald? Yeah, they do.
Here comes Faker from the flank. He's got a really nice position, but this teleport should be spotted. Will it be spotted on time? Faker's getting in there. They're looking for
Faker.
the wombo. He's dead. Into that back line, and they're going to decimate.
It's a turbo fight.
Once again, as the Swain
Nuguri!
for a long period of time, and Nuguri is so huge. in this fight, but he cannot get on top of the Callista.
Wow.
And T1, they do
Faker
it again
turbo
this
engage.
time from Bomb.
And it's just
TP on the side by Faker. They're 4-man grouped up in a choke. It's a nuts engage. Everyone flashes on top of Lockdown and kills him. Aatrox gets a reset. Showmaker ult buys a lot of time to get the healing, but doesn't matter. Nuguri goes in and one-shot someone, but he's just hit it too late. Really scattered fight. Really insane engage by T1. It's not like that fight. It looked a lot worse than it is.
Zeus took a bit
T1 didn't get much off of it. They got a Drake, and that's about it. They need to repeat it and get an Ashe, and then of course the game is over. But the game is still
he has hit. If he had one item power spike,
he's trying to find an angle here in the Drake pit.
Oh, they know he's there.
No, he's there.
They do know he's there this time,
Nice
but
ghost
to use, and he's got his happy feet going here a little bit. Still has flash, but he has been isolated. Nice amount of damage to him. There's
Buying
the
so much time.
stopwatch now. As then he will go down.
This control
I think Damwon will get a lot here, actually. They get a kill, they get Drake. I think they'll get bots here, too. They're so into what Nuguri's doing.
It's crazy
but it's 600 gold, so fuck it.
Zeus is like, fight me, you won't. And okay, looks like he just barely got out of that one. Yeah, TP does come in. Nuguri in a rough spot.
I think he has to go up, actually.
Does have teleport himself.
Didn't
as
get
Faker
R2.
gets over the wall, and that will be a kill
They're gonna go Nash.
For now, the 5s.
They want to get more control here. Damwon Kia.
Really good chunk. Look at that. The W. Oh my god. Does shield bow proc? Yeah, it does. Holy fuck, the range.
You end up getting a stun.
Oh my god. Collector, baby. Sheesh. They can force Nash. Can they TP in? This is a really scuffed Baron, actually.
And he is behind the
Is it
pit
scuffed?
looking for it now as we do
Did
have
Damwon just take the
double spike here
50-50?
for the side of Damwon as
Oh,
Faker
Faker's gonna die.
gets blown up immediately, and Zeus is like, well, I gotta get out
They have to just
now.
stop. They have to just stop Wukong now.
Here. There's no Aatrox angle for him. This should be the
Oh! Owner's smite was really early. Amumu's down. Wow, Damwon are 6k up now. Jesus, it's winnable for Damwon. The truck, the person in the audience is running with the keys to the truck. Fucking start the engine up. They're gonna play for top tier 2 now. T1 don't have TP, so it's really hard to flank if they just take. Wow, they're taking that pink. I know they're not. They don't know it's there, but they should put a ward there. If they push for tier 3 without a ward there, it's dangerous. How did T1 win this game? It's really hard. The problem is their comp is very single target damage-esque, right? Lissandra Kalista, they need to get on one target and kill it with a flank, and then Wukong will just be spinning and Aatrox will do AoE. The problem is, what is that single target they kill? There's double stopwatch, Stair X stopwatch, and a QSS stopwatch Draven. They have a lot of defensive items, so they need Damwon to fuck up. They need to one-shot someone in a stun. Like Alessandro ult on Canyon when he black shields Dock them and kill him through a chain CC, and then get a 4v5 and move forwards with an Aatrox reset. That's the ideal situation. Raven is also quite a short-range champ, so it's not too hard to gap close onto him.
And also, Morgana Siege is pretty insane.
They don't really have any side lane, because Renekton can always match.
One or two black pools onto a
They just have to slow the game down, wait for Faker Zhonya's, so he can actually be a bit more useful in fights. And then contest the next Baron. I mean, they're down a lot of gold, right? They're down 6k, so of course it's pretty difficult for them. But they're probably talking about how to fight. I think T1 is probably discussing about how they should team fight. They're trying to make a pick over side, but Nuguri is not briefing. He must have it after these top waves. He must have Zhonya's in base now. And now T1 will start the fight. T1 5 stopwatches. Damwon 3 stopwatches. There's going to be a lot of stopwatches in the next fight. Why is Braum resurging in the meta? He's not. They just blind picked Braum into Kalista because they knew they would go Kalista and Mumu. But I think they should have just gone Kalista Rakan. But actually Mumu's pretty powerful, so maybe they think it's just better to go Mumu. They're just pre-picking Braum because Draven playing into Braum is horrible. If you talk to any Draven 1-trick or Draven main, playing against Braum with Draven is horrible. Because your axes drop on the E, right? So they have to take Draven away from T1, but also pre-pick it into a Mumu. I think is their logic, because Kalista plays with melee supports. So I think that's why they're 2-3ing Braum, because they're blue side. Braum ult for Kalista cleanse is not bad, considering there's some Morgana on the enemy team and a Renekton flash W, so... Renekton flash W is now... Oh my god, that binding is horrible. Really nice E there by Canyon. Black shielded. Oh my god, Faker is chain CC'd, he can't move. It's so hard for T1 to break through. It's like a wall in front of them and they don't have a fucking hammer. Everything's just blocked. They need someone to flank. They need someone to go around the back somehow. They need to like make Damwon panic. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Guma flashed. He was scared of Nuguri. Nuguri's gonna get ulted here. He needs to flash on. Nuguri's fucked. Nuguri got completely caught. Wait, Keria went in. What?
Not sure about that one, as he's just gonna die.
They should flash him. Yeah.
Everything was good up until that moment for T1,
yeah.
But now they're just being vacuumed up down the mid lane.
Faker needs to get mid wave. He got a little bit of it. Not enough fit. They should go soul though. Well, Nuguri actually changed his stopwatch into a GA now, so he'll buy even more time. So Nuguri made Guma panic. The problem Nuguri has, I think Nuguri should have just flashed over here onto Kalista, but I don't think he has the damage to one-shot. That's why he just went onto... Wait, they're doing Nash? They have damage? They don't have damage. This is completely in. This is fucking int. Faker doesn't have E for 4 seconds and he doesn't want to flash. This is really awkward, but he can't waste his flash. Alright, if they saw Faker HP bar, they would start Nash right now themselves, but it looks like Dogtime spacing for something. Scimitar, maybe?
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! No flash on Owner. There's gonna be a lot of damage on him. Oh, it hurts so much, man. This fucking Morgana... Ooh, this Morgana Swain is horrible. Faker? Oh. He was thinking about it. They're trying to force Kalista ult. Oh, they get it. They got it. Oh, Faker. He can't get his ult off. He's just chain CC'd. He did ult, but he can't get his stopwatch. Zeus is going to try his best, but... Oh, big ult by Owner. Guma GA procced. Yeah, GG. GG. Wow. Give Canyon Pog. Give Canyon Pog. Give Canyon Pog or I'm molding. Give it to Canyon or I'm molding. I don't think T1 have to sweat too hard. All they gotta do now is just go blue side and rerun game 1 draft. It's Damwon who have to respond to the draft. A lot of things to respond to. Damwon's early rotation in game 1 was Renekton Wukong against Yuumi, Sivir, Azir, right? They need to change up their first rotation a bit, I think. Canyon, nice. I want to see 13 out of 13. Observers? Yo! Why are you doing Canyon dirty like that? Nuguri got caught out like once, and then got caught once in a fight, sure. Yeah, there was a couple mistakes, but his lane phase was sick. His Herald fight won the game, bruh. They must have a plan here. This is it. We'll wait for draft, because there must be a plan here. I don't know if they're dropping Renekton Prio all of a sudden, and Birdle is... I don't know. So what have they changed up? Let's watch. They ban Renekton, so they are dropping Renekton Prio. They have a plan. They've given up Yuumi first pick. They have a plan for this Yuumi, I'm sure. They must know that Yuumi's going over. Azir first pick. Now, Damwon, do you pick Yuumi, yes or no? I think you do pick Yuumi. Just pick Yuumi jungle. Yuumi Wukong, maybe? I actually don't like Canyon on Wukong. Can we blind something else? Yuumi, Ornn? Don't. I don't like jungle blind. Maybe you match mid. Okay, now they're probably just going to play Aphelios Lulu, T1, or Zeri Lulu. I feel like that's a very T1 thing to do here. Unless they have to pick Trundle or Poppy. They have a couple options. They could do Poppy Ornn, Trundle Ornn. They could do Aphelios Lulu. They could do Zeri Lulu. They could do Vi. Yeah, I forgot about Vi. That lock down the Zeri on 3. Wow. Okay, Vi Nila. Wow, didn't expect that at all. So what AD do you pick here? You drop AD? Pick Lissandra, drop AD or something? Sylas, Lissandra, drop AD, maybe Sia on 4? I don't know. Quite a complicated situation. That vibe blind is... That vibe pick is really annoying. Yeah, Sylas, I like it, drop AD. So it's likely they will ban Zeri Ezreal. Yes, Twitch, Xayah, I think. Okay, that Xayah ban is very smart. Oh my god, T1, thank god. Thank the Lord. The Xayah pick is the only thing that can stop this Vi. I was thinking Xayah on 3 could be good, but Sylas dropping AD is good if they don't ban Xayah, but they actually did ban Xayah. Jesus. What the fuck? They actually banned Xayah. Jesus, man. What is the next AD that can work? There's nothing. There's no self-peel AD that can stop Vi. think they just have to pick Zeri, but they're gonna ban Zeri. They should just ban Zeri. They have to pick Twitch, I think. I think they should just pick Twitch. It's the only thing I think that's left. They don't want Zeri, I think. Maybe they do. I don't know. This is really complicated for AD carry now that Xayah ban came out. That Xayah ban has just fucked them so hard. Well, it'll be an easy 4-5 here. They could just go Leona, Taric, Ornn, I don't know, something psychotic like that. They will last pick Aatrox though, which is a bit annoying for Vi Ornn. It's Camille support or Sejuani support. Holy fuck. They need... Fuck, this draft is so hard for Damwon. They just got absolutely rolled. Maybe they just play Camille top, but Camille top into Yone is not great, is it? They actually flex the Camille top to match the Yone, because Yone is normally picked into Sedge. I mean, T1's comp is very obvious, isn't it? Camille ult on Zeri, Vi ult on Zeri, Sejuani ult on Zeri, Azir hit, Nyla go in. That's basically it. They've got an entire comp to shut down Zeri. And that's important for Damwon to pick a carry top, because Zeri will die. It's gonna happen. The Zeri... It gets to a point where stopwatch and self-peel and outplay doesn't matter. When there's so many fucking R buttons on your head, you're dead. So the Yone is going to be the next in line to carry next to Sylas. One of the melee champs needs to be ahead as well. I think the beauty of what Damwon have got a little bit is Sylas can take a Azir ult and push them away from Zeri. That might help a little bit, but I doubt it. That's just one small interaction that could save them. Oh, level 2 gank. Cheeky. I actually played this matchup a lot in the top challenge. We were like Grandmaster playing this matchup quite often. It is frustrating because Camille ult versus Yone. But Vi Camille will just one-shot the Yone at 6. There's no counterplay there. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, but if Yone is in E, runs forwards, and he's quite a distance away, and he's hitting Camille, and Camille ults him, Yone can E out of it. I'm pretty sure. So, that's the most annoying interaction about it. They're gonna all in.
Low as well as in goes the Zeri. This looks very suspicious as in goes the monkey and does a ton
Oh my god, Kuma dodged the auto attacks. He's gonna 2v3. They're gonna 2v3. Oh, they got him, thank god. They're dead though, maybe? Do they have this owner have damage? Oh, he missed!
Actually, with that flash, not able to land onto Canyon. Made that very difficult, did Kellen very nicely done.
Wow, Damwon is lucky to get out there. They are lucky to get out. Sejuani got the kill as well. Whoa, Damwon are super lucky there. The wave sucks. The wave is terrible for Damwon. But Zeri's there. Are they gonna dive this? Camille can drop. Owner will get 6 off this creep. They have double ult. Canyon's on red. If he Qs forwards, he's dead.
Okay, there it is. Moves forward. He's on the edge here, but the ignite might just be enough. The ult comes out, and it will not save Bertle.
Oh, he's out.
It might actually. He has to go back
no,
and
he's
even
not.
He
should have stayed in his E and waited for the wave to die. But maybe Camille E was back up by then, so hard. But let's see this again. He Q3s. Ult comes out. He then ults the Vi Q. Then gets Vi ulted, flashes.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah, his E, he could have stayed in his E. He could just don't W maybe. I think if he just didn't W, he could have lived. Maybe.
For the moment, and Hextech Ultimatum not available for Zeus. But in comes the engage.
Nice flash by Faker. Really good ult by Owner. Was Gumai gonna die? Gumai got a monster ult. Zeriing. Hey, Zeus no flash! That's a big fight for Damwon. Kill for Bertle as well, and Top Wave's pushing into him. Look at Top Wave as well. Bertle can just run back. It's pushing. Look on the minimap. You can tell wave states. Look at that, how good the wave is. Yo!
They could won.
Dive on top again. Oh, Bertle! Bertle! It's a double kill! That'll relieve the nerves a bit. That'll relieve the nerves a bit.
Pog Bertle, that's a mega play.
Oh, Canyon just baits Keria with the W! T1 needs to calm down. They need to slow it down. They're playing way too messy. Look at their river control. They have one ward here. That's it. Damwon are controlling 3 pings topside, bot crab, bot tribush is controlled. Oh yeah, Nila is level 8. Yes, no mana, no flash. Dogdam could flash ult here, but he needs to be scared of Vi. He has E up though. They have Drake, they just need to wait for next Drake. Wait for Crown. Wait for Sunderer. So what happened in this dive? Oh, really nice cancel on the E.
Ult has to hit double, and it does.
Really nice play by Brittle. I think also T1 is overdiving here. Does DK scale better? Actually, I think DK scaling is better. Because I think the way T1 plays the game, if you just you can simulate fights in your head. Camille and Vi only have one way to play the game. And if Camille is losing side lane to Yone, which she will, stopwatch is what counters T1's comp, right? Sejuani ult, Vi ult, Camille ult. They need to be really careful on their target selection. If they can choose the right target and kill someone, it's kind of similar to last game actually for T1 when you're playing Lissandra. Lissandra, Vi, Camille, Sej. These champs are really reliable on getting one kill with their engage. This Herald is... They can't get the eye. Can they get the eye? Oh, he didn't get it. Just turned. That's annoying. Does T1 take this Drake fight? No, I don't think they do. Faker went for an Oblivion Orb early on because it's against Yuumi, Sylas, Yone, Wukong. Everyone basically has healing. So he went for an early Oblivion Orb. So that stalled his crown. So I think unless he has crown in base now... Oh, he does. Okay, maybe they can fight it then. He has no boots though, so they can gap close on him really easily. Birdall doesn't have TP, neither does Zeus. I think Birdall's gonna push out top and base for shield bow. Zeus has a one window here to all-in him. Oh, owner's caught. No flash, he's dead. They're gonna get Drake for that as well. Keria has flash. Maybe a bit deep here by owner. Nice W though. Keria has the flash. A lot burned there. Does bot tower die? I think it does. Azir showing mid. He should know timer of bot.
Showmaker, medium range engage.
Wow, that one's got two really hard winning sides. Mid is slightly behind, but it doesn't matter. Sylas just needs to take Sejuani ult or Azir ult and just go on to Camille and Vi when they go in and dive. And even if Zeri dies, Yuumi can swap to Yone or Sylas and they will carry. I think Dogtime will probably die in the next 5v5, but it doesn't matter. So T1 are forcing this Herald because Zeri was bot for tower, which is good.
Looks very hopeful here for Dom.
Brittle is scared of a top dive, so he ease for the wave. Sylas needs a bit of vision bot side, so he can actually go up on this Azir. I think if Sylas can dash in here... The problem is they went top side. Yeah, if he hit that E, he could probably all in him really hard. Q him here, maybe? Oh, he... I see what he was doing, but... Oh, they don't have a blast cone. So he tried to flash in front of Azir to stop his soldier away, but he just got pushed away, so... That's a bit of a mistake. Now top's gonna get dove. Showmaker might have the TP here. Yeah, shield go though. I think he's really fine. Their sides don't have much vision. I think if Yone had vision, he can start pushing his Camille in. I think Canyon should just lean top side and Showmaker. It's really annoying because he wants all in bot as well. Now you have to wonder actually. Was it better? I think it was better for them to ban Zeri on 4-5 as well as Xayah. I think the Gwen ban is not that necessary. Okay, that one gonna cross map top here. Looks like they might... I think what T1 are gonna do here is they're gonna try to dive top. And then they're gonna double TP to Drake. Oh, Birdall! Now they can double TP to Drake. If they want to base right now. Nope, they're not gonna go. They're just gonna go for top tier 1. Yeah, base and TP bot maybe. Just catch this wave. He being the bot tier 2 though is really annoying. So I wouldn't blame him if he doesn't. He's just ignoring bot tier 2. He's scared of Canyon being there for dive. And let Camille take over. Nila went top to catch the next wave, and then Azir went mid. Wow, okay, so they shifted all their lanes. All their lanes shifted up by 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. They don't have blue orbs. Holy shit, this is a good call. This is a good call. Showmaker knows something is sus here. He's gonna have to go in.
But is it too little, too late? The Azir is doing tons. The Gumi Yusi as well as Ingo Showmaker. They're just gonna blow up Keria.
They have to take the fight.
T1 will get this.
T1 need to get out.
Zuckdom trying to make a little bit more of a play, bit of damage going in.
They have to dive them actually, no joke.
As the soldiers will try to zone them away as I sense a dive coming in and a teleport will be used.
Nice stopwatch by Faker. Guma is down. Faker is down. Zeus has to carry. Does he get one? They're wiped, I think. Nope, Zeus will live. Oh, maybe not. Dogtime reposition was good. They should just play this slow. I think he's dead. Kill the tower. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Just kill the tower.
Just kill the turret, then kill the Camille. That's the plan. He's like, okay, you can.
Oh, nice E by Birdle. Watch out for the Q.
Trying to get Birdle, but obviously can just hop back into that one. And now it's Zeri once again.
Wow. Okay. Really smart play by T1, but Damon really good commit. Just full dive them. Don't let them get away with Baron. Really, really insane. I'm surprised Faker actually... Let's see it again first. So yeah, top play was good. Brutal, I think, did his best to try to get out. But then Camille E was back up, so... Showmaker does good. Just take Sejuani ult, send it, kill Sejuani. Now, Faker pushback was good. Then he WQs out. Then they full dive. Maybe Zeus should TP earlier. I think he needs to TP now. Maybe he didn't think they would actually commit to a 5v3 dive. Maybe if Zeus TP'd a little bit earlier. Showmaker gets on Faker. Nice Vi ult onto Sylas. Yone ult was pretty good because he blows up. And then Zeus gets 2 because of the tower juggle. I mean, there's a lot of small things T1 could have done better, but in the moment it doesn't feel like you need to do those things, you know? Like flashing a Zeri W doesn't feel like you need to because you're running to your tower. Zeus doesn't feel like he needs to TP the top tier one because the dive is probably unlikely. So actually beneficial play for Damwon because they trade 5 for 2. Even when they get Baron, they trade 5 for 2, so Zeri just gets more ahead, right? And now... Wait, he went Frozen Heart on... Camille. Birdle's never been able to like push and contest the Camille. I think Zeus is going Hullbreaker as well. They have 3 stopwatches, they have 4 stopwatches. That's really good for Damwon in these kind of fights when Faker has no Zhonya's yet. It's a bit of a risky Drake fight for T1. Faker has no defensive tools if that crown gets procced. They have to force it because they gave up mid-wave and they would lose their mid-tier too.
Zeus is, you can see, he's like pretty tanky. He's level 15, he's got some
Oh,
levels.
they're flashing onto Zeus.
On top of him, though, is maybe I cursed him. He's trying to get out of here now with the hook shot. He's buying a lot of time.
Alright, Zeus is down. Can they get the Drake, though? Canyon has no smite. It's resetting.
Just not gonna happen as Zeus goes
good decisiveness from Damwon. Okay, the game will slow down a little bit now, but Baron's up. Any more spikes for anyone? Okay. Guma needs IE. He's really weak. Guma is really, really weak. Faker needs Zhonya's. There's Hullbreaker on Zeus. The big thing now is, does Zeus beat Birdle 1v1? I think he does when he has Ignite. I don't know if he does without Ignite. Spikes before this Soul, I guess. Damwon could try to do a Nash for Soul, but they have no vision topside. There's 4 pings from T1 up there. Right, so many small things that could change this whole game in a fight. One mistake, you know, if Zeri doesn't stopwatch Viol, she's just instantly dead. It's gone. Wow, they just burst Nash and it dies. I think ignore all waves. Oh, Sejuani ult on cooldown, no, fuck. Nice damage. Showmaker's ult is really low cooldown though, maybe he just tries to take Vi ult now. Or a Zero ult would also be pretty good. They just save this one mid-wave and then they can just force, but they have Nash, so it's really irritating. That hurts. Alright, here comes one of the last fights. T1 will TP mid if they win this fight. Birdle gets Faker's ult and his crown. Engage. Zeus goes in, but he's alone. He's dead. Who's gonna get the dragon? Who's gonna get the dragon? It's resets. Canyon stopwatches. Owner's gonna try and finish, but it's reset. Can Canyon flash in and get it? Yes, he can! Oh my god, Owner dies as well. Dokdam's just gonna carry now. It's over. They can TP top and end. They can TP top and end. It's game 5. 8k damage. It's game 5. Holy fuck. Wow. Zeus went in really early. He was really scared of that Baron getting taken. That dragon getting taken. Canyon stopwatched on 10% HP. Owner tried to finish dragon, and then he flash E'd the Drake and smited it, and then he lived. But Owner got instantly one-shot. One game, a best of 1 for the finals. A best of 1 for the finals. Canyon! I think a few people could have won it. I think you have arguments for Dokdam, you have arguments for Birdle for soaking loads of pressure. Winner goes to the final, winner goes to Worlds. Renata ban is good.
Game 5, let's go.
Does Damwon change anything up? Do they just run it back? There's the Ahri ban. Yo, Zati, thanks for the prime. There's the Lucian ban. It's pretty standard. I think it's the same so far. I think they banned Sivir. I hope Damwon have a good response. They're not going to first pick Azir, they're going to first pick Yuumi. So what's your answer into Yuumi? I think T1 should have learned from game 4. Wow, they think Wukong is the issue. They should definitely pick up Yuumi here.
DK really wanted to throw the gauntlet.
They could do Yuumi Azir. They could do Yuumi Poppy. Could do Yuumi Trundle. Please don't give them Yuumi, please, Damon, please don't do it. Don't give them Wukong Yuumi, please. Please, 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 please. Azir can't hit against these two champs. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh, putain. Oh, putain. You better have a fucking good response if you're giving over Yuumi. I swear. You better have a fucking good response here, or I'm gonna mold. Okay, well, their response is gonna be a Yasuo lane. They need to ban Alistar Rakan, I think. Oh, no, Nautilus is not that big of an issue. I think they need to ban Alistar Rakan. They should ban they should ban Ornn, maybe? I was thinking Sylas, but I don't know if Sylas is a big issue. I think fuck the Senna. Just ban Alistar. What the fuck did I say? They do ban Nautilus. I didn't actually know if Nautilus is a big deal. I think Rakan might be a big deal. Actually, no, it's not. Yuumi gets a free lane, doesn't it? I don't know if Rakan is even that useful. What else could you ban? You could ban Akali. Would be a bit annoying. No, it's not annoying. Akali's not annoying. When Ornn is still up. Okay, hear me out. Poppy support, they pick Diane on 5. They need Dione if they're gonna do that. Okay, they are gonna do Yasuo Senna. Not a huge fan of it, but I don't like this too much. I think just put Zeus on Ornn. Pick Ornn, they ban Dione, just pick Ornn. It's annoying against Yasuo, but... Baker Galio! Ooh, Aatrox blind is a bit sketchy. Alright, what's your last pick, Birdle? Show it to me. Go on, slam a Malphite. Go on, for the boys. I don't want an Ornn last pick. What the fuck? It's Yasuo top, Heimer Senna bot. Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my... It's a Heimerdinger game 5. It's Azir top. I want them to have some psycho top laner, but Azir top Heimer bot.
In the name of solo?
I don't know, top laners on Azir, like Xiaohu played Azir top, didn't he? No, not Xiaohu. Dove played Azir top. Mid laners playing Azir top, who roll swapped, I get it. But top laners playing Azir, does he main it? This was the last thing I ever expected, an Azir flex. But here we are. I mean, I guess they'll keep the Yuumi under tower the whole game long. Is Dogdam a Heimer player? I've never seen him play Heimer. I remember, who was the one playing Heimer? It was Hjarnan? Ghost? Did Ghost have a Heimer? It was Beryl, wasn't it? It was Ghost and Beryl, but it was Beryl who was the Heimer enjoyer. Bot will be on the tower the whole game. They need to make sure they can find jungle. If they can find jungle and have bot push like this the whole game, then so much bot push, mid push, start Drake, looks pretty free. So I don't know top flash timer. It's probably like a minute 20 left, minute 30. Less maybe. Does Canyon go for that window? Dogdam TP'd back with Lost Chapter, so eventually Guma has to take a bad base where they can start farming plates a bit. They're gonna fast push, get plate here. Canyon could lane gank it. Looks like he's gonna go to Krugs. Brodal needs to be scared of jungle. Waves coming into him. I think Owner thinks that Poppy's around here. I don't think he has kill pressure though, because Brodal can just ult him back and then WEQ, so he has the mana for it. Oh, he just used Q. Nice ult, that's fine. But there goes kill pressure on Zeus, so now Zeus can play a little bit more aggro. Showmaker's first on the move, but they have Galio ult, and Zeus has Mega, so I think T1 might force Herald here. Senna's moving up already. I think Kellen has to full rotate and help him on this next midwave here, Showmaker. But I think he's scared of something. Are they giving up Herald? I think they are. Brodal can't fight that, he has no ult. Canyon has map hack right now. Can he steal this red? Owner smites up in a sec. Oh, he got it. Canyon's being really annoying for Owner. Took 2 of his grumps and is red now. Now he's gonna contest his raptors a bit. I don't think they can dive this. Galio ult is really annoying for these kind of plays. He faker hovers, he needs to show on midwave if they want to do something. They'll spot Owner now as well, so they'll back. Fine early game so far. Mid has his CS lead, they have Drake, 1 minute 40 on the next Drake with so much bot push. He need to base fast to make sure they're on a good timer for this Drake. Two left on the cold stacks for Guma, so he'll probably stay one more wave. 50 seconds. I think T1 might need Zeus for this Drake. They can never go through mid or bot. He needs to push out top and move mid. Faker will TP back. They can contest the next mid wave, and then maybe they can start getting into river. Or they just give it. He could ult flash. Oh, nice reaction. Okay, I don't think Zeus can help with Drake now. He's got nothing. They've put Galio bot so they can get mid push. Okay, so they swap their lanes, Herald mid, so they can get some waves in. This won't help them with vision on bot side, but it's good, I think, what that T1's doing. Really good.
already.
Dog them TP'd mid. I don't know if he needed to do that. Birdle also TP top. This is really awkward. I think they have to give this Drake now.
To mitigate that damage, as I was talking about before. No teleport for Birdle.
Zeus will lose a wave, but they should give this Drake. No, he can just TP back up.
Someone wants to set up for a play.
I think Damwon needs to give this. Oh, holy dog them. The Heimerdinger. This is annoying because Zeus wants to TP top right now, but they need to get this Drake. So I think Damwon's just here to stall Zeus as long as possible so that Birdle can get plates. Hammer is actually down quite a lot of CS. I think he just missed creeps. That's it. I think he just missed. Maybe he lost a wave when he TP'd mid, but Zeri's left lane way more than him. So I think he's just missing creeps in lane. Slow and steady. Herald in 30. Showmaker can TP. He'll have Unleash TP as well. Does he have his item in base though? I think he needs his mythic if they want to contest this. Galio will have his mythic in base, I presume. If he TP's mid here, they're contesting. If he TP's bot, they're playing for bot tier 1. Canyon just bought a stopwatch at 14 minutes. Here it comes. Wait, what? Wait, what? Canyon is a fucking psycho. What? They're gonna get Herald. He's insane. What? That was crazy. He just channels his ult, flashes over the wall, knocks Owner out. Yeah. I don't think Owner was expecting that. You can't really blame him. He didn't Hex Flash, but he used his real flash over the wall just to knock Owner out. What the fuck? Canyon. Wait, it was Hex Flash. What am I saying?
They don't know where he is. He has the Hex Flash, goes over.
I looked like normal flash in real time. And he hits 2. Oh wow. Okay, less insane than I thought. I thought it was just normal flash. But wow, that's one way to get a Herald. Birdle could TP top to defend, but I don't think obviously it's a good idea. They should just play for bot tier 1. Someone should be on bot wave for Damwon. I think someone should be already pushing. This game, one fight will blow this game open. They have perma mid push. Bot tier 1 should be pretty easy for Damwon to get. Yeah. I mean, no towers have died yet. No one's got a kill. But mid and bot tower are really low for T1. Okay, there's bot tier 1. First tower goes to Azir. It's just really hard for them to walk up and hit. The second they do, they'll get engaged on. Always gonna be a bad fight. Hey, Damwon have 5 stopwatches. They're ready for the next fight. 50 seconds on Cloud Drake. Will be soul point. Everyone's gonna base before the fight. Oh, Zeus just jumped forwards. Okay, Birdle jumped away. Top tier 1 might die actually. Wow. Okay, Damwon will get top tier 1 as well. Mid tier 1 is basically dead, so it will be 3 towers to Damwon. He's pushing lanes early, just helping a lot. Well, the top didn't get too much, but the tower was slow. It's more so bot. He was top because they had Zeus go to bot to Drake. Right, that's why he got the tower so low. Drake's up. Damwon get mid wave in. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, man. I don't know. I don't really care who wins, but I'm nervous because the fight's just gonna instantly. They could just flash over here. Oh, they're in that pocket right there. They're in that pocket. Okay. Back to mid wave. Damwon can just keep going back mid wave into river, so they can get this mid tier 1. Oh. Stress. Owner is gonna try and steal it. He has W. They might have to force his W. Good thing from Kenny not to E there. He would have got chunked. W hits Showmaker, bone plating, vision. He missed, but they can finish. They should get it. Oh, he stole it. He flashed over to get it. Canyon's pissed. Owner W's out. Okay, no one dies. Good steal by Owner. Game is really even again. Good blow up there by T1. Damwon could 2-man Nash with Poppy Yasuo, I think. Maybe. Also, Heimerdinger Nash is obviously really fast too. They can do it over the wall. Damwon can always do Nash over the wall. If Poppy like Hex flashes over and Heimerdinger puts a turret, oh, Faker eat the wall. I don't think they would have killed him anyway. Yes, Sonya's and Flash and a Senna behind him. Wow, Faker's down 70 CS right now. Is he overgrouping or something? He's down a lot of creeps. They're waiting for the Showmaker of IE in base. I think he does. 2 item Azir, 2 item Yasuo, 2 item Heimer. They're really strong right now, these champs, I think. It's gonna have to be a Zeri. Oh, Canyon! He got out. They got Galio ult. Stopwatch. Canyon might have to stopwatch as well. Showmaker. Can he 1v1 the Zeri? Canyon's dead. First blood to Guma.
is going to be put up.
Showmaker's dead as well. They're going to get Nash. It's flash ult.
From the side of DK, and they're going to lose.
They thought they had it. They thought they had it. They thought they had it. They didn't. Caedrel flanked them. I don't think they can fight this.
He has an Asher's Tooth and a crown, which is now gone. Faker just going to get in there and say, no, we're just engaging on you. Big Emperor's Divide from Bertle, but very desperate at this point.
Wait, the Heimer is...
Desperately trying to do damage himself.
They stopped Baron. Oh wait, they stopped Baron. He can flash over the wall. No, he's just going to save it. They stopped Baron. Not bad. Wait, what? They actually got 2 kills there. The Heimer was murdering them. So how did Zeri get out of this chain CC? I thought they had Poppy W as well. Flash stun, Yasuo ult. Now he gets a flash out. Game is back to an even state, I think. Because Zeri has 3 items, so that's the problem Damwon have right now. That Zeri is strong and that Gnar is tanky. Your only real AD damage is, I guess the Senna helps, yeah. Damwon have a Hex Flash over the wall Poppy angle with a Heimerdinger Q ult. Azir 3 items. Heimer is close to his Void Stick. He really needs Void Stick. There's a more force of nature. He has Void Stick, 3 items on their APs. Senna has 75 souls at 30 minutes. Pretty bad. Doctam's flash is up soon. Pumas is down still for a bit. Doesn't have Cosmic Insight. Faker will take chunked a bit here. Zeus Mega is up. They could wait that out. He wants to flash ult someone. Or jump ult someone. Does Burl have stopwatch? One shot. That's gonna be Dragon. I don't think it's gonna be Nash. Not the end of the world, but yeah. T1 really favorite. Yeah, Bertle had crown, but it got procced by Yumikyu, so that's why Zeus gets Shirleyas, because he says he has no crown, we can one-shot him. There's no Wukong ult, so they say maybe just go Nash. There is no Wukong ult. This is the thing that's disturbing their backline too much. No Zeri ult, no Wukong ult. Bertle's over the wall. Doctam, nice dodge. Zeus jumped forward, Showmaker no wall. Nice flash. Oh, he got interrupted by Baron. Who's gonna get the Baron? Who's gonna get the Baron? Who's gonna get the Baron? Yumi got it! What the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
This Zeri is gonna be fast as fuck, boy. They don't have flashes. That's the biggest problem as well. No flash versus Wukong Gnar. I think Damwon need to wait for Elder. Senna has 100 souls. 100 souls. 37 minutes. Gonna be a 6 item Zeri with GA, with a Yumi, with Cloud Soul. Yeah. Yeah. And Damwon have no knockups. And a Zero ult, maybe a Poppy. Yeah. Oh my god, he has BT. Yeah, Zeri will never die. They're gonna have to win the front to back somehow. Healing reduction? Yeah, Damwon don't have much healing reduction, do they? Damwon don't have much healing reduction at all. Well, here comes the Baron start. T1 have Mega. Can they end on this Baron is the question. If they can't, then maybe Damwon can contest the soul, but that's it. That's it. That's all that's left. Damwon don't really have anything else. Not a big thing, right? T1 will still control Pit, but they want to force it before to stop them giving a chance. 40 seconds. Damwon have to reset, buy whatever the fuck they can get, and run it down mid. There's Rabadons. Elixirs, run it down mid, push, 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 push. And if you get engaged on, sucks. Because obviously they can't give soul, the game's over. T1 will have Baron, so they can buff waves in their face, which is going to be really annoying to push into their own jungle. 15 seconds, and they haven't gotten this mid wave. Wait, I think T1 can just burst it. That one is really late. It's 18k, but I think it dies before... Maybe? It dies before Canyon can get there? No, it doesn't.
I mean, they've gotten in.
Oh, what?
Basically dies. He's basically
they're gonna end mid. They're gonna end mid.
Heal this one up as Faker's just pushing mid. He is gonna join his team eventually. As now we do have the Zeri take
Elder
Kuma on the top side. They're not able to get.
Hey, the Zeri got it, but it doesn't matter.
Who cares? The Zeri lives.
Doesn't matter.
And 5 members of T1 will live
GG.
as well, and that's gonna do
GG.
it. T1 are going to the summer LCK finals.
Almost a reverse sweep, but T1 stayed calm. They stopped it from happening. Anticlimactic ending. Very slow game, but I think they just needed to play it slow. Make sure they win. Go to finals. I think Gen G still look a lot stronger than T1 right now, though. So I'm a bit worried for them. But they have a week. They should be okay. I think it'll be a very competitive series, but I think Gen G do look a bit stronger.